a friend during the tough times. So, if you know by now, I'm a fan of the show Amazing Race, and this is particularly talking about the dynamic between Ryan and Dusty. So, even before the pandemic, the two episodes that aired before, they were not the top team, but they were definitely one of the top teams. Like, they were one of the best contenders. They were usually one of the, not the first team to arrive, but definitely one of the top teams. And definitely the videos that they showed after the pandemic, for the first couple of episodes, they were the first team to arrive, so they won a couple of challenges. And it was the episode where they had to make the cheese, where they trailed behind and they never had gotten to the top spot where they were before they started trailing behind. Well, in this last episode, they were in Greece and they had to turn over rocks, and it was like hundreds of rocks, and there were only 4 rocks that had a gold coin on the back of them. And of course, once you turn in the gold coin, then you go to the next challenge. Well, they were far behind everybody else. The other 3 teams, of course, we don't know the amount of time that had passed, but it was definitely a amount of time before they had gotten their rock. And Dusty was the one doing the challenge. And after a while, you could tell he was getting frustrated. And Ryan, being the good friend that he was, said, "Dusty, come up here and look at this view." They were in Greece. It was overlooking like the ocean and I think some mountains or something like that. Just take it in, breathe it in. If we get eliminated, we get eliminated, but we're not about to go out bad. Now, Dusty later explained that he had anger issues when he was younger, and he was getting frustrated with this. And Ryan, being the good friend that he was, said, "You're not about to make a fool of yourself on TV." Well, he didn't say this, but you're not about to make a fool of yourself on TV. We're going to enjoy this view. I know this is a stressful challenge for you. If we get eliminated, we get eliminated, but you're not about to act out of character on TV. We're going to calm you down, and we're going to figure this out. Now, they eventually were the last team to arrive, but it was a non-elimination round. I'm glad they got a non-elimination round. But all in all, are you a good friend? You know, he knew what would trigger his friend. He could tell that his friend was about to act out of character, and he did everything he could to calm his friend down, even if it would have costed them getting eliminated from the race. So just make sure you're a good friend.